BBC News now on BBC One. Kasia Madera has the afternoon headlines.
Hello, good afternoon. Suspected swine flu cases in England have doubled in a week to 100,000. It's estimated that most sufferers are under 14. More than 800 patients are in hospital, 63 are in intensive care. It comes as a dedicated telephone helpline and website open. The UN Security Council condemns the fighting in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and its Secretary General warns the conflict is creating a humanitarian crisis of catastrophic dimensions. Welcome to BBC News, broadcast to our viewers on PBS in America and also around the globe, coming up later. Hi there, I'm Kasia. The real hustle's coming right up after your last update.
Good afternoon, it's 3:31. You're watching BBC News with Kasia Madera and me, Tim Wilcox.
Unemployment has climbed to its highest level in 13 years, according to the latest figures. More than 2.4 million people are now jobless and 220,000 people lost their jobs in the 3 months to June.
Hello, I'm Adam Parsons.
And I'm Kasia Madera.
Now, thanks to you lot, every week we get hundreds of pictures, stories and ideas sent into the BBC.
We painstakingly look at every single one and we pick out the very best ones
to produce your news.
Welcome to BBC News, broadcasting to our viewers in the UK and around the world. I'm Kasia Madera. Police in Indonesia searching for the Islamic militant leader Nordin Mohammed Top have surrounded a building in central Java where he's thought to be hiding. Sir Bobby played for Fulham and West Brom and was capped by England, but it's as a manager he'll be best remembered. He took England to the World Cup semi-finals at Italia 90 and enjoyed success with several clubs, including Ipswich, Newcastle and Barcelona.
Now, busy morning at the racetrack. Kasia has the sports news.
It has been busy indeed, Nick. We'll start with Formula One because the Malaysian Grand Prix is underway. Britain's Jenson Button started on pole position for Brawn GP. Well, more now on the news that the first stage of the British-led offensive in southern Afghanistan has been completed. Gordon Brown said Operation Panther's Claw had not been in vain, despite the deaths of 20 British troops over the past month. Well, we're going to break into this programme to bring you some breaking news this hour, and there are reports that 4 people have been killed in 2 explosions in the Indonesian capital, Jakarta. The news agencies Reuters and AP are reporting that 2 bomb blasts have occurred, one at the Marriott Hotel, the other at the Ritz. Well, our security correspondent Frank Gardner is here with me. You've been listening to that and the immensely hard work that the soldiers have been doing out there. The Brigadier said that Panther's Claw was a success. How do you assess the operation? Well, at 18 minutes past 4, let's get a reminder of our headlines. Unemployment has risen to more than 2.4 million, according to the latest quarterly figures. Claims for unemployment benefits also grew to more than 1.5 million. Well, let's go live now to Washington and speak to our correspondent Imtiaz Tayyab, who's there. Imtiaz, now the White House is saying it's keeping a very close eye on developments, but will they actually push to do anything further about this? Let's get a reminder of our headlines. The Conservatives have won the Norwich North by-election with a majority of more than 7,000. Labour, which held the seat since 1997, came second, and the Liberal Democrats third. Tell me about the video. You're in a music box. Is this you being trapped by your music? Am I reading too much into this?
You're definitely reading too much into it.
Jocelyn, you won't mind my asking, but you've been around for ages. How do you do it? And you two look so much in love. How do you keep that going?
Well, we live in separate houses.
No way, come on.
Cheeky, it's because the girls like it like this.
I think on those wise words we'll wrap it up, and you can see that cheeky grin at Madame Tussauds in central London. Finally, The Independent says that men are much more likely to suspect their partner of infidelity. Apparently they're better at reading the signs. This is what £6 million looks like spent on film lovers. You've got a brand new studio over there, state-of-the-art facilities, and this is the best bit. This is where you get to see the archives. We've got an A-list star cast of celebrities at the Mojo Awards. Behind me is Slash. There's plenty more inside. We'll find out who's won what. Also coming up in the next hour, finders but not keepers. The couple who stumbled on a winning lottery ticket but will order to pay back the prize. In 15 minutes on Entertainment 24, BAFTA newcomer Sam Riley tells us about his excitement at being nominated. And coming up shortly is World Business Report from Singapore with Rico Heason. Rico, what do you have for us? So let's get back down to earth for some business news. Sorry, that's terrible.
No,
but
that's okay.
Simon-
Puts our jobs into perspective, doesn't it?
Exactly,
Okay, thanks very much indeed.
And Kasia is here. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. Well, in Entertainment 24, complaints about a set of film posters featuring actors brandishing guns have been upheld by the advertising industry watchdog. So from Worcester for today, it's goodbye from me and...
A sorry goodbye from me. See ya.
So Michael Schumacher as the Stig, or is he? Well, Jeremy Clarkson left the audience guessing after showing the Stig stalling and not quite driving like an ex-Formula One champion. Will we ever know? Who knows? What we do know is that Louise Lear has the weather. Today's weather, some scattered cloud and the occasional shower, but most parts turning brighter and drier. George Alagar will be back with the BBC News at 6. Now we join our news teams where you are. Bye-bye for now.